Jesus, Jesus is number one. Oh, no matter what can people say, but Jesus is number one. And no matter what can people say, oh, my Jesus is number one. Oh, no matter what can people say, but Jesus is number one. Lord Jesus is my number one. I don't need an opinion about it. I thought about it and made my choice. I'm satisfied. He is my number one, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. You'll never come around. You'll never come around. You'll never come around. You'll never come around. Rinero saina, rosaina, 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 Jesus. Rosaina, Jesus is number one. Jesus, 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 my number one. No matter what people say, oh my Jesus is number one. No matter what can people say, but Jesus is number one. No matter what can people say, but Jesus is number one. You'll never come around. You'll never come around. You'll never come around. You'll never come around. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus is number one. He's my number one. Jesus, my number one. Is number one. My number one. People say my number one is number one. Oh, no matter what can people say, Jesus is number one. He's my number one. People say Jesus is number one. My Lord Jesus, Jesus, my number one. Lord Jesus, Jesus is number one. My number one, my number, my number one is number one. My number one, my number, Jesus is number one. My number one, my number, my number one is number one. Rosaina, 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 Jesus. Rosaina, Rosaina, Jesus. Rosaina, Rosaina, Jesus. Rosaina, 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 Rosaina. Rosaina, Rosaina, Jesus. Rosaina, Rosaina.